Hey guys, let me put you on this delicious creamy chicken noodle soup. It's cold outside, and this will definitely warm you up. All right, first things first, I have about a pound and a half of chicken thighs here that I've chopped up into chunks. I also have some seasoning blend. We're going to be keeping it real simple today. I like to put peas and carrots in my creamy chicken noodle soup and eggs and chicken noodles. And we're using these Amish egg noodles. These things are amazing. I have some condensed soup here. I have chicken and cream of mushroom. I'm also going to be seasoning it with some of this roasted garlic, rosemary, sea salt. Simple, simple. Also going to use salt and pepper. And I forgot to mention I'm going to be using some chicken bouillon or chicken base. Just use whatever brand you have, but I have this Maggie. So all I want to do now is just season up my chicken with that garlic, rosemary, salt there. Season it up nice and liberal. And what I want to do, I want to brown off my chicken before we add the liquid, just to add a little bit of the level of flavor to this going on. Typically, I like to use whole pieces of chicken, but I don't have any whole pieces in the freezer, and I have plenty of boneless chicken thighs, so that's why I went this route. Again, typically I would prefer to use bone-in chicken thighs, or if you want to use white meat, bone-in chicken breast. However, I don't have that. All right, guys, so I'm going to be using my Dutch oven for this cook, and I've had it on medium-high. Just a very, very thin layer of oil in there, and we're just going to go ahead and brown off our chicken. We're not removing anything. Everything is going to be layered on top of this. So just brown it up to the color you want. Get some nice golden brown going on, and then we're going to add in our veggies in just a moment. All right, so we've allowed our chicken to get a little bit of color on it. Now we're going to go in with our frozen veggies here. This is a 10-ounce bag, so I'm going with 2/3 of the bag. Now, if you didn't have this or you want to use fresh vegetables, be my guest. I'm just kind of doing a little bit lazy today. Typically, I would chop up my bell pepper and onion and things of that nature. However, today I just didn't feel like it, so that's why I'm using this. But I am using 2/3 of the bag here. Once you get that in it, just go ahead and let that saute up for about 2 minutes or so. Then we're going to go in and add in our chicken bouillon and our water. All right, so we've got the veggies going for about 2 minutes. Now we're adding in our chicken base. I'm adding in about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of our chicken base, and I'm going to be adding in 12 cups of water. What I want to do with this now, after I add in my water and get everything a good turn or a stir, I'm going to turn that heat down to low, and just allow that chicken to simmer for about 30 to 45 minutes on its own, to allow that chicken to begin to break up the way that you want it to be when you're making chicken noodles or chicken noodle soup. So you'll just bring it back to a boil, reduce the heat, let it simmer, cover and let it simmer. All right, guys, so we've let this thing go for about 45 minutes. You can see that we've lost just a little bit of liquid in the process. That's perfectly fine. If you do, you want to go ahead and add back in a little bit more water. You want to keep it around 12 cups of water, because when you add in those egg noodles, it's going to absorb a lot of the liquid, and you don't want it to be super, super dry, because it will definitely thicken up as you go. This is a great time to get everything a taste. My salt content was perfect, but I did want to add in some granulated garlic and some granulated onion. I will be adding in a lot of black pepper as well. However, I won't do that till later on in the cook. All right, so just go ahead and cover it back up. Let it go for another maybe 10 minutes. And after you get to this point, now we're going to go ahead and add in our frozen veggies. When you add your frozen veggies in, you want to go ahead and maybe increase the heat a little bit, because when you add in these frozen veggies, it's going to drop the temperature. So in order to prevent it from taking a long time to come back up, just go ahead and increase that heat off the bat. That way it won't take as long for your liquid to come back up to temperature, then you can reduce it back down. So once we add our veggies in, we're almost in the home stretch actually. We're going to let these veggies go for about 5 minutes once it comes to a boil, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our condensed soups. All right, so it's been 5 minutes. Now we're going to go in and add in our can of cream of chicken and our can of cream of mushroom. Now, you could, if you don't like cream of mushroom, add 2 cans of cream of chicken. If you don't like cream of chicken, add in 2 cans of cream of mushroom. or cream of celery, whatever you have. It's kind of up to you. I just like going this route because I've seen that the cream of chicken is a little bit more salty than the cream of mushroom typically, in my opinion. So once you add those soups in, you're going to go ahead and let those cook for about another 5 to 10 minutes. And then once they marry together and everything is well incorporated, then we're going to go ahead and add in our noodles. All right, almost home. So you can see how that broth, how the color of that broth has changed. That lets you know that that cream of soup has mixed in very, very thoroughly. Now you can go ahead and give it one more taste if you like. Make sure that you don't need to adjust anything. Again, my sodium is fine. You may want to add a little bit more garlic and onion. That's up to you, but I'm good. But now we're going to go ahead and start adding in that black pepper I talked about. Anytime I make any type of cream soup or chicken and noodles, we like it peppery. So that's why I'm adding in quite a bit of pepper here. And this is probably not going to be the only amount of pepper I add. Get that in there, get it incorporated. Then we're going to go ahead and drop in those noodles. We're going to add in the whole entire container of noodles here. This is a pound. And these are more typical of your chicken noodle soup, like your Campbell's chicken noodle soup noodles as far as the consistency or the size of them. They are a little thicker in texture, but about the size, I would say. And just add in a little bit at a time, give everything a turn, and just keep on adding them until they're all in. Then you're going to keep the heat reduced and just allow those things to cook up until they become tender. It may take about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, guys, so they've been cooking now for about 15 minutes. In between, you want to make sure that you are stirring the pot because you don't want those noodles to stick to the bottom of your pot or your Dutch oven. But everything is looking amazing right now. Just look at that. I'm going to sit and let it cool. Once you let it cool for just a few minutes, for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, it will thicken up and you'll really get that creamy chicken noodle soup or chicken and noodles that you're looking for. But we're ready to roll right now. Just pop a little bit more pepper in for us. For you, you'll be done. Then I'll plate it up and you'll be ready to roll. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I ask that you hit the notification bell to make sure that you know when we're coming out with other videos. Till the next time, let's look at that. Just in time for the winter. God bless.